Alright, hey, what's up guys? So I'm back with another video finally. When I did the update video on like how I was going to change up my channel, I said that I was going to do videos on personal growth. And finally, after a few vlogs that I've done, I'm actually going to do a video on personal growth or relating to personal growth. And the first one is, or the first like video is going to be about a book. And that book is The 4 Agreements. Yep. So when I was back home, I'm back like where I go to school now, but when I was back home, I came across this channel called this YouTuber. Her name is Lavender, or her channel name is Lavender. Her name is Amy, I believe. And she does a lot of awesome videos relating to personal growth. And one of her videos, she talked about a book called The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, which is this book right here. And I don't know why, but I just feel like sometimes when I really like believe in the law of attraction, and somehow I came across her video and this book really kind of stuck out to me. I don't know why, so I decided to read it. So I went to Barnes & Nobles and bought myself a copy. I was going to get it off Amazon. You can get it off Amazon for a lot cheaper, but I was really excited to read it. I was really motivated for it. And so I bought it and I read it that day and I just highlighted the heck out of it. And I love this book. Like, as of now, this is probably one of my favorite books. I really like it. And if you're thinking about like improving yourself or improving your life, then I really recommend this book. It's a great start to personal growth, and even if you just want a good book to read, like it's just great to like think about. So in a gist, this book is about I guess 4 principles to apply into your life to live like a happier life or a life full of love. And those agreements include, the first agreement is be impeccable with your word. So basically what this means is to speak with integrity, you know, say only what you mean, avoid using the word to speak negatively about others, and yeah, just use your word in the direction of truth and love. So the second agreement is don't take anything personally. So nothing others do is because of you. So what others say and do is a projection of their own reality or their own dream, as Don Miguel Ruiz likes to put it. So basically we're all living in our own dream, or I like to think of it as a movie just because I like film and whatnot. So we all have our movies and we all like we want our movie to look a certain way, so we all do things to you know, make that movie good, I guess you could say. But he uses dream. So when you're immune to the opinions and actions of others, so when you don't take it personally, you won't be the victim of like needless suffering. So if someone says something about you and you take it personally and you think it's like they're trying to attack you, you're suffering for no real reason, because they're not really doing it, at least this book's explained, they're not really doing it to attack you. They're just doing it because of their own, whatever they got, their own movie, I guess you could say. That's the way I look at it. The third agreement is don't make assumptions. So he encourages people to ask questions and to express what you really want. So basically have good communication. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misjudgments or misunderstanding or sadness or drama. And I think like with just like this one agreement, you can really transform your life. You know, like I feel like a lot of people sometimes are just like, that person said this or said this, and I think, and like you interpret what you think they meant by that. So you assume things, and a lot of the times people don't do things the way we see them because we're seeing it through our own projection or our own movie. And their whole movie is totally different movie than yours, you know? I like the idea of movies. I don't know if it's confusing you guys more, but I hope you guys kind of understand it. And the fourth and last agreement is always do your best. So I feel like this is like kind of common sense, but I guess like we don't really think about it. Like your best is going to change from moment to moment, you know, like the book stresses like to not just do your best, and you know what your best is. Like your best doesn't mean going over and beyond what you know you could do, because then you're just kind of exhausting yourself. And when you're exhausting yourself, you're not really helping yourself, because you're working too hard, and there is such thing as working too hard. So just do your best, and your best may be a lot higher one day than another day. So just it changes from time to time. Under any circumstance, just remember to simply do your best, and you will avoid like self-judgment, self-abuse, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and self-regret. These 4 agreements, although they may sound very simple, we have these past agreements we have these past agreements from the time that we were born and we started being raised. We have like these negative agreements. So it's kind of hard to change that from one day to another. Applying these all the time is hard. Like since I read this book, I've been trying to apply them, but you know, I haven't exactly been successful every day, you know. I still sometimes take things personally. I don't always do my best, you know, I mess up in every of these aspects. But the fact that I read this book and it's helping me sometimes I do catch myself, like I'm going to be, let's say for example, I'm going to say something about someone else, and it's not necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily using my words for love or for truth. Then I have caught myself like, oh, you know what, like use your word for kindness, use your word for love. And just the way of thinking of this book has really changed my way of like going through life. And through this book, it's what inspired me to like make this change on my YouTube channel, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, I really encourage you guys to read this book if you're interested. I probably didn't do the best in really explaining the book. I probably didn't do the best justice, but I really recommend this book. I'm also going to link Lavendare's channel, just because I feel like she has a lot of videos that kind of relate to this, just kind of self-growth and kind of thing. So finally, I did my first personal growth video. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll try, like if you have any questions about the video or about the book or any improvements I can make, just let me know, just because that's what I'm here for, and I would love to have a conversation with you guys. Please share this video, like it, subscribe if you're new. Until next time, bye.